Today marks the anniversary of one of the darkest days in American history. A year ago, on January 6th, a mob of insurrectionists, egged on by Donald Trump, tried to overturn the results of a presidential election in the United States. That goes against the heart of what our country stands for. I remember that day. I was on the floor of the Senate, heard windows breaking, heard the roar of that unruly mob, saw how Capitol Police literally put their lives on the line to protect senators, congressmen, and to try to hold off this unruly horde. It's remarkable that a year later, many Americans refuse to acknowledge what happened that day and actually still buy in to Trump's big lie. We have to understand that our country's values and the very nature of our democracy at stake. That's why I'm proud as a member of the Rules Committee to have been working in a bipartisan fashion to make sure our Capitol is safer and the Capitol Police, who we owe a great deal of credit to, get the kind of support they need. It's also why on the House side, the January 6th investigation that's looking into what Trump and his henchmen were doing leading up to that day and on that day is so important that those facts come out so the American people can make an independent judgment of what happened. It's also important that all of us, and particularly those of us in the Senate, continue to work forward to make sure we protect the right of every American to vote and for those votes to be counted in a fair and open process. Because as we've seen, many states have actually, in the aftermath of January 6th, restricted Americans' rights as a country. We all need to recommit to preserving our democracy, preserving the right to vote, and making sure that those results of those elections are upheld on a going forward basis.